Welcome to another edition of Smalltalk for You. This morning I wanted to take a look at unit testing in VisualWorks. I've looked at it in Faro and VA already, but I thought I'd cover the subtle differences in VisualWorks. What you want to do is open the Parcel Manager, go to SUnit Tools, which is under Popular, and if you right-click you can load it. I've already done that. So let's close this. And what we'll do is walk through a small example. We'll open up a browser, and I'm going to make this small enough to see in the entire viewport here, and I'm going to add a new package. And I'll call this arithmetic extensions. And what we're going to do is we're going to add cubed, but before we add the cubed method, what we're going to do is add a new test class. So we'll call this arithmetic tests, and we'll subclass it from SUnit.testCase. Now the new package that I loaded is a little different than the old SUnit that was ported into VisualWorks eons ago. This is more specific to VisualWorks and ties in more cleanly with the browser. So let's hit OK on this. And now what we're going to do is add a test case. So we're going to call it test cubed, and we're going to do a self assert. So it's the same API as the old SUnit. 3 times 3 times 3 equal 3 cubed. So a very simple test. And we'll notice the cube doesn't exist. We'll proceed, hit this run button down here, and of course it's red. Notice there's also debug and step into, which if you can step into, it runs the debugger and just steps into it. So it's like debug it in the workspace. So having done that, we now need to actually add our new code. So we're going to go to new class extension. We're going to extend number, and we'll go down to mathematical functions, add cubed, answer self times self times self. Accept that, go back to our tests. Now you don't need to select the test. You can run all the tests in the class down here, which there's only one. Notice the exclamation mark showed that it didn't work right. You'd see different results based on how it didn't work. It's either going to show you an exclamation mark to show you that there was an exception, or it could show you something else to show that the test failed. So we'll run this. Now it turns to a check mark, so it passed. And that's really all there is to using SUnit in VisualWorks. So that's about it for today. Until next time, have fun with whatever Smalltalk you're using.